Hola chicos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? A ver, yo estaba pensando y digo yo, coño, es verdad, tenemos secundarias, tú por ahí. Yo no recuerdo si el otro día, de ayer para vosotros,
If it's
para mí,
knowledge you seek.
que supongo que el fin de semana, para mí. El perrito, yo pensé que era una persona tumbada y esto, lo de ahí en medio era el culo en pompa. No te juro que yo no entiendo nada. A ver, vamos a ver. Voy a hablar con el Otto a ver qué nos desbloquea. Por curiosidad, ¿vale? A ver si nos manda a un sitio nuevo o algo similar. Tenemos cosillas nuevas. Solo por curiosidad para verlas también, pero vaya. Lo interesante sería Uy, es solo uno, un chocobo parece. Cometa irisado. Los habitantes de Tabor, la hoz, Dalmequia, vale. Este está por Tabor, ¿no? Se ha acabado con la vida de varios cazadores que tuvieron mala suerte. Es posible domesticarlo. Vale, pues no sale exactamente dónde. Si nos vamos al mapa mundi, está en Tabor, ¿no? Garganta. Mercado Bocalt. Yo no recuerdo dónde era. Esto es no Lost Win. Tabor está por aquí abajo, ¿no? Aquí. Mapa de la zona. Y está en... ¿Dónde decía? Campos de Coraban, no. Estela de Titán. La hoz. Lo más probable es que esté aquí. Pero vaya. Ok. Mucho texto, ¿eh? Lo ideal sería ir a Mandíbula y meterse en la hoz, ¿no? Pero no sé si aquí es... Este cruce... ¿Pasas por debajo? Yo diría que sí. Entonces lo ideal sería ir desde Tabor. Vale. Wow. Bueno, a ver, es rango A. Tampoco os moriréis sin verla. Vamos a ver qué quiere Otto. A ver qué vamos a hacer.
Clive, but if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right, but it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Wow. No me digas que tenemos que volver a mirar cosas con Myth. Ah, bueno, tenemos que buscar. Vale. Me da algo tener que volver a hacer secundarias de la Myth, ¿eh? O sea...
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, do you think this ship will ever sail?
A ver.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh, Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Otra vez.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Miradol. Sé que te gustan los acertijos, así que creo que este te va a encantar. Suena espectacular ya, ¿eh? Es mejor, sin duda, el mejor, sin duda, de todos mis inventos en un palacio de arpegios reposa. Su arquitecta eres tú, derroche de talento, y nosotros que tu primera obra. Todavía tengo que pulir esa última rima. ¡Buena suerte!
Sid's best invention. Huh. promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be?
Ah, vale, en
Something
otro.
like that.
Please tell me Mid is all right.
¡Ay, por Dios! ¡Sube, coño! Habla con otro. No lo sabe él como tal.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are up?
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Pues bueno. Casi que por este motivo entonces prefiero hacer la principal ahora, ¿no? Porque es súper relleno esto, tío. Que flipas.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Madre mía. Misión súper difícil, ¿eh? Casi no lo contamos.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Mira, eso es misión de mejora. Allá. Esa la podemos hacer. Ya empezamos, ya hemos desbloqueado más secundarias. Podemos hacerlas ahora, yo creo. Hay dos ahí. Esta seguro que es una costra. Y tribulaciones de un herrero. ¡Oh! Es la tercera parte. Esa mola. Seguro que tiene chichas. Por lo menos es personaje, tío. O sea, te cuentan más cositas. Sí que es cierto que quedaban cosas por saber de él.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice.
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
Ahí anda.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Me parece bien hacer horas secundarias porque al fin y al cabo la principal ha sido puro relleno hasta ir hacia lo del barco.
She can't keep this up much longer. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Vaya, vaya. 1200 de pasta. Parece ser un poco de misión más tocha. Hola, Tarja.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Tyre. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Señor.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Más te vale. Vale, pues tenemos que ir a cazar una araña, o sea, matarla, digamos. Y ahora vamos a hablar con el herrero y ya nos mandará también a otro lado, seguramente. Espero que no me manden dar vueltas por la base como un peloto. Coño, y otro ahí abajo incluso. Ahora lo activaremos.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Idaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
No vas para allá. Si vamos a activar la otra. Entonces tenemos que ir a Dravot.
He's a surly soaker.
¿Me vas a decir que es otra del pavo de los medicamentos? O de los medicamentos, más bien. ¿Verdad? De los alimentos, herboristería, whatever.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Vamos a cazar Molbol entonces, chaval.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria.
Bien.
A notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
Qué bien.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Oh, wow. Vamos a ver lo del Molbol, tú. Apetece, ¿eh? Cazar un Molbol ahora, me cago en la puta. Consulta el tablón de anuncios y encuentra el Molbol. Vale, podemos hacer... Bueno, el de Dravor podemos hacerlo primero. Y luego las cacerías. O sea, matar a la araña, matar al Molbol y ya está.
If it's knowledge you seek.
Y mientras tanto, Jill ahí en plan modo de ¡ayúdame, rescáteme! Y yo, ¡ah, molboles! ¡Flores! Preguntar sobre el molbol. Tablón de anuncios de información llamado Fifi. Se llama Fifi. Está aquí. No me gusta. Es una B. Vale, no pasa nada. Aguas susurrantes, Rosaria. Vale. En los marjales de 3 juncos. Vale. 10 Ks. Let's go. Vale, pues vamos para allá. A ver. Aquí. Ah, bueno, aquí hay misión. ¿Dónde había visto yo? ¿Es oscuro o no? Crécida. Aguas susurrantes, vale. Es lógico, es un área amplia. Entonces entiendo que será... uno especial. Verás que va a estar en modo dopado. Menos mal que dije que quería ir a hacer primero la del herrero, ¿vale? Hombre. Pero bueno, yo creo que es para que no se me olvide esto, ¿no? ¿Dónde está? Y no he comprado potis ni nada. Está aquí. Vaya, me quería cambiar a Bahamut, no me ha dado tiempo. ¡Mírenlo! ¡Fifi! No debería de ser difícil el Molbol, ¿eh? Es como el primero. Uy, es diferente.
then.
Tío. Cómo mola el dentro de la boca, Tan, 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 tan. Tan, tan, taran, tan, tan, tarara. Tan, tarara. Bueno, pues ya hemos llegado a 4. Me he equivocado, no sabía que. No me acordaba que tenía giga fulgor, tú. Wow. ¡Reviéntalo! Vale. Vamos a lanzarle otro mega fulgor. Yo tengo giga fulgor. Ah. Vale, bien. Ha ido. Ya. No quita mucho, la verdad. Estoy un poco defraudado con Giga Fulgor, la verdad. Lo bueno es que se recupera muy rápido. Vaya. Sí que es cierto que he tenido que curarme, pero bueno, lo que hay. Tentáculo de Molbol y flor de Molbol.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Vale, ahora antes que nada vamos a ir Mapamundier y tendremos que ir... Aquí es lo de... No, esto es lo de la araña y Tower está aquí abajo, claro. Es que ir aquí. ¿Pero está al norte o está al sur? ¿Está al wherever? Está aquí. Hombre, ahora que nos ponemos y hacemos esto y ya terminamos... Oh, pero es que esto va a ser pueblo y todo. Si nos ponemos aquí, podemos ir aquí, a la hoz. Y sacamos el chocobo ese también. Espérate. Ya de paso que estamos aquí, vamos a comprar potis.
Here, take a look at my wares. A fine choice.
I know.
Anything else?
Que te calles. Que te calles. Yo solo quiero salir de la ciudad, montarme en el chocobo, ir rápido a hacer las cositas y así dejamos las principales ya, o sea, listas para el siguiente. Estaría muy bien, ideal. ¿Pasará? No lo creo. Mi chocobo popea de las paredes. Es ideal, ¿eh? Yo también quería un chocobo que de repente diga ¡oye! Y de repente sale de la pared y aparece. Increíble. Colmillos afilados. Apenas tenía, la verdad. Corre, corre, corre. ¡Oh, bandidos! ¡No! ¡Corro! De hecho, en vez de ir ahí, aunque tiene un rollo de desbloquear punto de mapa, vamos a ir por aquí a desbloquear el otro chocobo. Mira, un bengal. Una pantera, vaya. Un toro. Tere, tere, tere. Lleve, 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 lleve. Correcto. ¿Qué me está persiguiendo tanto? ¡Ah, el bengal! El tigre este de mierda. Está ahí el chocobo. No, no, no. Vamos a matar al tigre antes de nada. ¿Se ha ido? Yo pensaba que estaba el tigre por ahí, tú, todo el rato, pero no. Venga, vamos a por el chocobito este, lo matamos rapidín. Yo espero que sea rápido, vaya. Hola. 13K. ¿Vienes tú solo?
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
¡Ay! ¡Es chocometeo! Vale, buena. Buenísima, bebé. He cortado el chocometeo, qué mágico. reventarlo, ¿no? O sea... No voy a poner la potianda. Perro, me lo he aturdido, joder.
Too slow. Bahamut!
¿Cómo?
Too slow. Too slow. Let's try. Come on.
¡Cojones!
Let's try. Not good.
¡Loco! ¡Basta ya! Que no acaba tú. Voy a recuperar vida, tú, porque si no... Dale, 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 dale.
Let's try. Too slow.
A ver. Vale, pues mal. 50 dragos satélites en plan de... Puta metralleta. Hay que mejorarlos otra vez más, si podemos. Pluma rojinegra.
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
A ver. Vamos a ver las habilidades. Porque aquí es estos, ¿no? Dracosatiris. Podemos dominarla ya. Y ya... Esto no me gusta nada. Gigafulgor son 3000. Bueno, vamos a hacer esa misión y... Igual con suerte me encuentro con el enemigo pocho por aquí. Vamos a poner titán, no vaya a ser que tenga que bloquear. ¡Qué bandidos! A mimir. Más que para recuperar vida, es para recuperar el... ¿Cómo se llama? El frenesí este del... De ponerse en modo Ifrit. Y... Bueno, eso. Recuperar poco a poco vida. Para no gastar el ultrapoción, que son caras, tío. 10 guiles. Ojo, hablo de que es caro y me dan dinero, como debe de ser. Ahí, ¿no? Hola.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely... I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just... don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
Ciudad nueva. Cuatro casas, pero bueno.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Well, if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Mama.
Ay, no hay sí que hay un tendedero ahí. Bueno, hablaremos ahora con él.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. and neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
Todos en plan de, ah, es mala gente. Seguro que es otro. Está preocupado por otra cosa. Nadie es malo aquí en este juego. Malo 100%. Solo Artema, ¿sabes? El resto están controlados por él o cualquier otra historia.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two with you, August.
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin.
Vale.
I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Pues vamos. Mala suerte que justo acabamos de ser. ¡Ey, ey, ey, ey! Que había un vendedor aquí.
But we can't fire the forges.
Había un vendedor. Ahí estás. Hola, vendedora.
Good day.
Rollo de música. El león y el jare. Trae.
Here you are.
Here you are.
Certainly. Go safely now.
Ya, gracias. No puedo curarme. No sé si estoy full vida o no, pero no puedo curarme. Vale, Vamos a matar a la salamandra. ¿Qué coño, claro? ¡Ay, mi chocobo que popea de la nada! ¡Hola, bonito! A ver. Knack. Es un knack. Hola. Ya tengo full vida. Mira que bien. Mola comprar ahí cosas. Pues es un problema porque los orbes me gustan mucho. Quiero decir, estaba pensando en que a lo mejor que un día quitarse a Bahamut con los orbes en otro lado, ¿no? Pero... ¿Sabes lo que te quiero decir? Es eso, ¿no?
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Salamandra del desierto. Hola. Pues mira, vale. Wow, wow, wow. Vámonos, bebé. Let's go. Un pedazo de fulgor en la cara. No me gusta demasiado, la verdad. Me esperaba algo más. Ah, le he quitado 50k. Vale, está chido igual. Oh! How dare you! Oh, de verdad, ya es poco lo que está pasando. Joder. A ver, mimir. Enemigo derrotado. Otra vez a gastar pociones, tú. Bien, piel de salamandra.
I dare say that would be enough for a decent set of bellows. I needed that. Come on.
Vámonos. Vámonos, Chocobín. Vámonos, Chocobín. Ese sí que es un bengal. No vamos a ir ahí. En el Final 15, recuerdo. O sea, aquí no es tanto, pero en el Final 15 el bengal te mataba de una toña. De repente cargaba el... ¿cómo se dice? Los bigotes. Y era insta-kill. Y te pillaba. O sea, era una cosa... Y no lo podías esquivar. Recuerdo. A lo mejor sí, pero yo no lo llegué a hacer bien. Pero vaya, que telita para el bichín, ¿eh?
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
No.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Toma, salamander.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means? don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Espérate que va a venir el otro.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
Díselo a
It's
él.
Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
Sí,
See
señor.
that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
¡Ay, sí! Así se la damos todos juntos. ¡Qué bien! Vamos a la araña ahora. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevo? Bueno, no sé. A ver, espérate. Joder, cuántas cosas. 8 mensajes. Ah, vale, vale, vale. Si me interesa algo. A ver, ¿qué estaba haciendo? Así. ¿58 minutos ya? Joder, 3 misiones. Sí que son largas aquí, Vale, pues vamos a matar a la araña. Ah, vale, está... Vale, vale, ok. Entonces tenemos que ir a pata desde aquí. Loswin.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Vale. Y luego en la siguiente yo supongo que me seguiré haciendo las secundarias para ir librándolas, Me gusta la música que está poniendo ahora porque es básicamente... rollo de... Se está yendo toda la verga. Pero muy fuertemente, Está todos preparándose para irse. Pero ¿a dónde vais a ir si no hay nada? Hasta estos movidos del mapa, es que esta es la canción que seguramente me gustaba antes, pero ahora no suena. La han variado, tío. Mira, goblins. Ven aquí. Pum, pum. la araña estará por ahí, ¿no?
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
¿No vais a pegar nadie? Ahora sí. Ah, joder. Venga ya, hombre, que lo tenía ya. Ahora.
You're finished.
Vaya, ¿le he dado 2000 de una hostia? ¿Cómo te sobraban los números en este juego, la verdad? Barritas de vida estaban perfectos, la verdad.
Hopefully one won't be enough. Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Vale, vamos a la base. Tacatá, tacatá, tacatá. Y luego quedan 3 misiones secundarias. Que ya os adelanto que las haremos en el siguiente episodio. Lo siento, pero es lo que hay, tío. O sea, yo quiero hacerlas. No tengo otro momento para jugar al juego, así que vamos a hacerlas aquí. Algunas están bien. La de Blackthorn está, bueno, está curiosa. Tiene más historia de lo normal.
I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Okay.
Pico Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones.
Va a ser la
No
tercera
use
parte de la
grumbling about
misión,
it
¿no?
now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Y seguro que va a ser la tercera parte de esto, ¿eh? Cuarta. Esta es la tercera. ¿Subimos nivel? Subimos nivel, segurísimo. Ahí estamos. Taca, ta, 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 ta. Riquititros. Diseño de Uroboros. Plano en el que se detalla el proceso para fabricar el cinturón más poderoso de todos. ¡Na, na, na! Ya lo acabo de leer, tú. Gracias. ¿Y qué necesitamos para el Uroboros? ¿El Uroboros? Era el virus maligno del Resident Evil, ¿eh?
Trouble with your gear, or
El cinto, por favor. Cinturón mata dragones, no, yo quería el uroboros, ¿no? Aquí. Lengua pétrea. Pluma roja y negra, que ya tenemos una. Y oricalco, una oricalco. ¿Dónde carajos? Los otros son de escorias, pero el oricalco, ¿de dónde coño se consigue? Ya de por sí esto me mejora el cinturón que tengo sin mejorar el uroboros. Y entiendo que el uroboros no se podrá mejorar. Igual no. Dice que es el más poderoso de todos, así que ya me puedo ahorrar a hacer cosas. El cinturón mata a dragón este. Ah, no, claro. Con el Hirokane. ¿Argollas rúnicas? ¿Me han traído cosas nuevas? No, ¿verdad?
Clive.
Dime.
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Argollas rúnicas. Sí que las tengo, tú. Y me pone que me sube, ¿eh? Voy a comprarlas.
You'll not find a better price.
No me lo voy a equipar todavía, señora. Señora, por favor, déjame. A ver. Ya. Mejorar. Tacatá, tacatá. Toco. A ver. Mejora, tú, la defensa tan insignia ensangrentada. Ahora sí, y argollas rúnicas también mejoradas. También mejoran bastante. Un poquitito más. Vale, perfecto. Pues está bien, está bien. El cinturón rúnico superior también me mejora algo. Muy poquitito, pero algo. Déjalo estar. Vamos a entregar las otras que quedan. Voy a con suerte. La del molbol ya es suficiente. Lo del tentáculo, quiero decir. Que no me manda a hacer nada más. Y la podemos completar también. ¿Y qué me dará esto? Porque esto, las que tienen un más siempre dan una recompensa mayor. O sea, recompensa mayores de lo que tenemos, vaya.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
Luego. Momentos más tarde ha florecido de golpe. Han hecho ¡pop! Y florecieron todas. Fíjate lo que hacen los molboles, ¿eh? Es increíble.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Gracias. ¿Este que te daba? ¿Te daba más sitio en las pociones? A mí me suena algo así, ¿no? Potencia en el efecto. Ah, potencia el efecto. Incrementa el tiempo. Vale, vale. Entonces es potencial. Vale, vale. Está bien. Está bien, está bien. Vale, mejor. Cuanto más potencia, menos me tendré que curar. A ver, que ya lo sé, cojones. Ya me lo has puesto. 3 veces me lo tiene que poner, ¿eh? Es increíble. Por si acaso no eres muy avispado, no te enteras y dices tú, oye, ¿qué es lo que he ganado? Porque... Como si jugaras este juego en piloto automático, ¿sabes? No juegas este juego para ver la historia y para ver lo que te están dando. No es un... Bueno, no es un RPG, pero no pretende rollo serlo en el aspecto de historia, joder. ¿Qué coño necesitas tantas 27 veces decirte... ¡Ay! Esto es de pociones. Has conseguido lo de las pociones. Tutorial. Oye, has conseguido las pociones. Increíble, ¿eh? Señor, aquí tenemos la cosa para la eutanasia. Queremos ver.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
Será el padre, supongo, ¿no?
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor.
Casi.
Back in the Southern Isles. On the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents. To treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art. That is...
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Joder, qué susto. Vamos a recoger lo de los mecenas, de los Patreons, y ya lo podremos dejar por hoy. Y luego a verlas el resto, tú.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Talismán de superación. Oh, es dorado, ¿eh?
All yours.
Hay más, aparte de 1550.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Supongo. No lo sé. Talismán de superación. Incrementa el tiempo de efecto de las píldoras heroicas. No las uso. Así que me da bastante igual. Vale. Disminuye el tiempo de recarga de llamas de renacer y... rayos de juicio que no usamos. Está bien. Vale, vale, vale. Aliento fulgurante. No. Medallón de prior. Ultrapoción. Mira, el efecto de las ultrapotis está bien. Dale, dale. El rayos de juicio no lo uso. Tenemos estallido. Vale. Verás tú cuando me den el poder de Shiva. Porque seguramente el último será Odín. Pero ahora se vendrá Shiva. Y Fenrir no creo que me lo den, ¿no? Solo hay sitio de 2 más. Shiva y Odín. Y aún no tengo cosas subidas ni nada. O sea, vamos a ver. ¿Qué nivel estoy? Aquí. 40. No está mal, no está mal. Bueno, pues nada. Chicos, nos vemos en el siguiente, supongo, ¿no? Esto, gigafulgor, tío. Es que bueno, es que pone que quita mucho. Si lo mejoramos ahora, cambia la animación, entiendo. No parece que se modifique mucho, ¿eh? A ver, lo que podemos hacer... Estos dos están guapísimos. Este puede también estar guay, ¿eh? Podemos reiniciar alguno. Esto todo no. Esto me compensa mucho. Superación también, tal. Pero el resto podíamos quitar, ¿sabes? Por ejemplo, esta castaña, la garra táctil, no la estamos usando para nada. Y esto también. O sea... Ah, esta se me la dan sí o sí. La onda térmica no la voy a usar. Esto no lo tengo metido. ¿Esto qué es? Tormenta eléctrica, fuera de aquí. No está tan guay como me esperaba, ¿eh? Esto nada. Ah, no, el puño sísmico está bien. Y lo que tengo es el bloqueo y el puño. Y la ráfaga telúrica lo he aprendido una vez. ¿Cuánto tenemos ahora? 2000 kini. Vosotros te os puedo quitar también. Solo son 100, vaya por Dios. 3200. Llamas del renacer es que me las meto muy fuerte por el culo. El piro barrido, nada. Impulso ignio y la ala de... Me lo voy a quitar. Ya no lo estoy usando. 4700. Y esto es para dominarla. Pero yo diría de aprender Gigafulgor un poquito más. ¿Verdad? ¡6000! Vámonos. Vale, está bien, está bien, está bien. Es que no... Hay que repartirlo mejor, tío. Esta me gustaría probarla, tú, pero... Es que pinta muy guay. Aturde más que hace daño, ¿no? Venga, voy a guardar y nos vemos en el siguiente. Chicos, adiós. Y esas cositas. Ahora el ratón que vamos a hacer apagar esto. Me cago en la puta. ¡Ah!